we help you to get more clients fast without overwhelming complexity. Like this is our one of our true norths, with easy to sell recurring revenue services. And we provide start to finish turnkey client getting playbooks, client getting systems, step by step, simple to follow training. And our true north is simplicity. That's our true north. By providing turnkey systems, user-friendly software, and easy to implement training so you can get paying clients faster and easier without complexity. And we do that primarily with silos. And silos are powerful, done-for-you business growth systems powered by AI, technology, and automation. Our silos help you land clients faster, deliver services easier, and automate processes leveraging AI and automation. Because when you think about what's required to sell a service, just any service, like think about the service that you currently sell right now. There has to be know-how on how to structure a compelling offer, as an example, packaging and pricing of your offer. Then you have to have a structured, predictable process to sell your service. A process to get leads, a process to reach out to leads, a process to nurture leads, a process to convert leads to clients, a process to deliver your service. And then with that, you'll also need tools and different training as well, like training on how to sell the service, training on how to put the client getting system, together, as an example. And then you may need tools such as lead scrapers to generate leads, or tools as far as an email service, as an example. This is all the things that are required just to sell a service. And when we started, this vision, the vision I had to build silos, one of the main things that came to me is that courses are not enough. They're just not. Like, we see a lot of this especially in the digital space, where a course is great, because it gives you the step-by-step. But oftentimes, like you see on the screen, to actually sell a service, there's other things that are required just to get up to speed, just to launch. Like, I think everyone would agree to that, right? So our goal was to figure out how can we streamline this process and allow people to help people to get to a place where they can quickly and easily get up to launch, to be able to sell a service with a complete turnkey business growth system. And this is where silos were birthed from this vision. And as you all know, we started just kind of, iterating this process and, beginning of 2023. And it's literally took us almost 2 years to just kind of get a set process down. And as you see last year, we were able to crank out 4 of those. And I got to say, in complete transparency, what we did last year, it was almost there, right? And we're taking it further this year and really getting this down to a process where it is super, super simple. So if it's been a while from, you seeing silos or knowing what they do and how they operate, what I want to do is just kind of go over the framework so you have a better understanding as to what we build for you within a business growth system. And when you see this and you are to put them side by side, of there's a course and then there's a silo, they don't even compare, right? So here's how silos operate. So silos typically sell some sort of a service, whether it's, in our case, local growth machines, or it may be local offers, or most recently, which I'm going to show you some examples today, AI services that, through the AI formula. So what we typically do, this is the process that we follow and the framework that most silos are built on. So you can think of this framework I'm about to go over as like, the chassis of a car, so to speak. And, fundamentally, they're typically all, they're very similar. So we typically have an opt-in page as a means to generate a lead. And on this page is usually copy that is very compelling. There's typically a explainer video, and that leads to an opt-in that goes to an education page that serves as a pre-sales or even a sales video. Typically on these pages, the business owner or the potential prospect can book a time with you as the expert. They can either buy the actual service, because when we talk about building these recurring revenue services, one of the things that we've done, especially starting last year, is we started to productize services where, gone are the days of having to meet with the business face to face. COVID has changed the buying cycle with businesses, where businesses are now very, very comfortable either being on a Zoom call and sometimes wanting to avoid that call altogether. So we're at a place now where if you provide the proper education, the proper information, and the credibility, which this whole funnel, these silos are geared at providing you credibility and edification, then we structure these systems in a way where you can sell with your funnel all from a page. And there's typically a call to action that leads to a sales page, as you can see, a number 3. And then there's typically a thank you page, once the desired action is took, whether that is booking an appointment or selling your service. Now, the neat thing about these silos is that it's not just the funnel that I just shown you, from opt-in to education to sales page to thank you page. It's the automations that help sell for you on your behalf. I mentioned earlier that whenever you're selling anything, yeah, you can go and sell something one at a time. But if you're looking for consistent and predictable sales, then you need a consistent and predictable process. And your process is where the freedom comes from. Your process is how you scale and grow. So we have automations that help to nurture and properly follow up with the lead, to engage that lead, to automations to help convert those leads into clients, and automations per silo, which sells a product or a service, to actually deliver and provide that fulfillment. And it does it on your behalf. In addition to that, every silo follows a pipeline, where with any sales process, you want to know where a prospect is at every phase of their customer journey, from stranger to customer, from a new opportunity or a new lead to a qualified lead, to them booking an appointment, to you sending out a proposal, to you following up and closing those clients. Every silo has baked in pipelines as well. And one of the things that we've done, and you're going to see this even more simplified this year, and I'm going to show you an example with the AI formula, is we have simplified this process of getting all of these areas created with one form. So typically, if you were to go to someone and say, hey, I would like you to build me an entire sales funnel that has a website, an education page, a sales page, and write the copy for that sales page, and create all the videos for that sales page, and also create the automations that are customized to my business, and also create the pipeline, and to create all of the resources and tools that are enabled for that. What do you think that would cost you? Like literally, you will be quoted $5,000 plus, right? So not only do we provide these silos at cost-effective pricing, you're able to actually, go from start to selling your actual service like really, really fast. And you're going to see this year that we've even improved upon that process even more. So now that you have this built, right, the question is, well, how do you get traffic to it? Like, how do you get leads to it? So as you all know, or should know, that we have built all of these silos inside of Go High Level, right? Which is super powerful because you have everything in one place. But then to answer that question, how do you drive traffic and leads to it? That's where prospect reach comes into play. And we leverage prospect reach to be able to gather the leads. You can scrape leads lightning fast. You can email the leads all from the same platform. And our developers last year have done a phenomenal job at integrating, like fully integrating prospect reach with Go High Level. So we're able to identify these interested warm leads, and then we're able to push them into your client getting machine, or business growth system. We call these the silos, as you know, and then the nurturing process to generate a client takes over. So are you kind of seeing how these pieces all fit together here, and as to why we turned the corner and said, hey, we need to provide better systems and better ways to generate clients for our customers. And we've even made even further enhancements to prospect reach, which I'm going to go over in a little bit as well. But in addition to that, now we also provide the training and the tools as far as the how to set up the silos, the how to leverage this to go and get clients, the actual materials that can help you get more traffic and get more leads and interested prospects into your funnel, with various marketing materials, from scripts to flyers to explainer videos to lead magnets, right? Those are all the things that are included in silos. So before I continue, did you all know that from just a fundamental area? Did you all know that? That's pretty neat, right? I just wanted to kind of go over that explanation because we kind of get in this process of just building things out, but I just wanted to explain that. But is that helpful? Let me know if that is helpful to kind of explain how that process works there. Give me some feedback. I always like to know we are here and listening and alert. Okay, thank you. Good. So that's something that I like to say. This is an innovative area that we created, with my local agency, and it's so interesting to see that. I see a lot of people in our space that are following this path, and I like it because I think it just raises the bar for our industry. Like it really does, because there's other people that create in this space, create value in this space, but I just believe that if you're selling anything to anyone, like provide systems that are comprehensive and help people best get to the goal faster. So I like to think that we have elevated the local space from that regard, and this is something that we innovated in this area.